Welcome into Takabola Gaming. My name is Takabola, and we're beginning today a new campaign playing as France in Hearts of Iron 4. The ultimate goal of this achievement is basically Vive La France. And Vive La France is right there. Reach 1948 without capitulating or surrendering, which is harder than it seems. We're going to be going for a couple of other ones along the way. First, Vive la Jeune Incol, I'm going to guess. And that is basically we're going to have 150 destroyers and reach the maximum torpedo launcher technology before 1945. Hopefully, we can manage that. I don't know for sure. And then possibly getting having a French and British spy working together on the same operation. Since we're French, I feel like that's possibly something we can do. I have established some semblance of an organization. We'll see if that comes to fruition here. But let's go ahead and train, I think, just kind of like train one, just to have something.
Aye.
You have Brigade Colonial. Train one of them too. So, yeah, we're doing some anti-air. That'll come into play later. And we'll do a national focus. Now, I have no real idea of where to go, what to do. And deciding between this one and that one. I am planning on playing a democratic France. If that's not your thing, please just watch the HOI4 series going on. But I would love some help on Hearts of Iron 4, as I am still a pretty new player. This is in historical focus, so I have some time, but 4 years or so. I'm gonna kind of want to get some of these, particularly toward the research slots, but also wanting to get rid of some of the national focuses. Particularly, we can get rid. I don't know where we might get rid of the national focus of one Victors of the League War. I'll take a look at that in between episodes. But obviously we need 12% war support for that one, and I don't... Yeah, those are way down here, which we can't get to. It's not democratic. So, yeah, fun times. I think that I am ultimately going to go for... Let's get this one, devaluing the franc. Consumer goods factories, though. But it's only 365 days. But that's 365 days, we can get a little bit faster. So let's get this one going first. Head down the Democratic front. Okay. And we're going to speed 5 it up. Just kind of go with the flow here. We are, infantry equipment just a little bit behind of 19,000. I guess that would mean don't do this. Then we'll be 17,000 behind. And all of our troops are coming up. We're going to mainly be focusing on our main land, and we might send a few troops over, but it won't be much. Over into Africa and whatnot. and we'll see. I have construction of civilian factories first. We will be building, obviously, some military factories, just not quite yet. The political power is just awful. Just awful. But that's, you know, kind of the thing. You if you're running a World War II game, you don't want them to kind of just have their you know, you don't want France to be able to be that strong that often, so it is what it is. We have no divisions in basic training. That is correct. That is a correct statement. I'm going to go ahead and come over to production here. I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get one more in inventory equipment, just because that seems like it's a real problem. I have a free dockyard. We've completed the first destroyer. 2 free dockyards. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Basically, my hope with my goodness. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's get all the navies. Let's get all the navies into a section here. See what we actually have. You'll notice I've set up the destroyer here to have infinite there once we complete all of these. Because we need to be creating some destroyers if we're going to really be going for that achievement. And okay, 10 days away from forming the Popular Front. So yeah, I haven't necessarily watched a ton of strategies or anything like that. We have 53 destroyers. As far as France goes, you know, kind of just allowing that to be its own thing. Alright, we have done this here. And the remilitarization of the Rhineland. The United Kingdom must do that, and the answer is no. We're going to issue a diplomatic objection. I'm not ready for war or anything along those lines. Now we can get this, or we can do this. That would gain a base stability of negative 8%. But we could maybe head in the direction of some of these things and the inefficient economy. Maybe? Don't know. I do like some of this stuff here. Or we can come over here now and devalue the franc now and start to try and develop our nation that way and get the research slots. So I think I'm going to go for the research slots at this point. Yeah, the Great War treaties are all being broken. It's like we're headed for another world war. I do hope you will enjoy this series if you are watching me for the first time. Please do, give it a chance. Give us an opportunity here. I don't still have free dockyards. Thank you. Okay, electric mechanical engineering is done. All that normal stuff. Let's get this one going. Normal research of all the industry first. All the kind of stuff you would normally see in a typical France game, I would assume, or any game, as far as that goes. Let's put all of our planes in the 2000. Right there. That will obviously change eventually. Once it appears war is more inevitable. Oh, I have a decision. What decision? The second London Naval Conference. Yeah, I don't have political power to object to that. We will just go along with it. Of course. And basically I have some colonial troops here on the Maginot Line. We'll obviously extend that line eventually. Build at least one more civilian factory. May be building civilian factories all the way through 1936 and start building military in 1937. Could be the case. But I'm not sure. Alright, the Second London Navy Treaty signed. And election. Public demands rearmament. People have a right to feel safe would be... changes the economy law to early mobilization, which would actually be good. Let's do that. So now we're at early mobilization, and that will give us 2 more factories. There you go. There we go. We probably need to worry about the factory bomb vulnerability. So I'm going to go ahead and disperse my industry. I am worried about the German Air Force compared to mine. Could be a wrong thing, but not something to worry about, but it's something I do worry about. So I should mention this is the first campaign on this channel that I do have the DLC for La Resistance, which is one of the reasons I'm playing France, even though I'm going democratic and not doing anything weird with Napoleon or anything like that. One of the reasons I'm playing it is that I have in May. Italy took till May. We'll be looking for the join faction button whenever we can. We have devalued the franc. So now we need to look at which one we're going to do here. And gains compliance plus 10%. Kind of trying to look down which ones we're going to be going. And let's develop the metropole. Go down the left side, and then the colonies, trying to get all 5 research slots as quickly as we can. As I may overvalue research, but I do value it. We do have the war support, though. That's something.
Aye.
Not to be missed. Okay. Probably division recovery rate is a good thing for you to have.
Result.
And let's look at you. You're not yet able. That's fine. I'm not drilling, obviously, because we're already short. I am going to do 1 more civilian factory. Maybe 2 more civilian factories. Because that will get us to 30 that we're able to use, at least at the moment. Which would be, I think, very beneficial. This would be ahead of time. Not too much, but significantly enough for me. We don't need to worry about resource gain right now. We could worry about this, but no. I'm going to go ahead and grab the infantry equipment over here real quickly. Take a look at the navies where we sit. We have 2 more destroyers that are in place. We now have 56 destroyers. And make that 57. Don't know how many we can get. I'm going to go ahead, though, and just make this, 1. We're going to focus on destroyers. I'm not thinking the Navy is going to be that big of a deal, but we'll focus on destroyers until we have 150, maybe even more. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And, Navy. Don't think France is going to really be that worried about Navy. We are going to do a naval invasion over here in Italy whenever we finally go offensive. In the midst of the war, that's kind of the hope, is we're going to hold the lines, gather some more forces, naval invade Italy, and then, work our way north into Germany once the United States joins. And hopefully the United States will join. That's why we clicked historical focus. Once the United States joins, as well as once the Soviets get invaded. But, we'll see. On all of that, let's look here. Develop the metropole. Oh, we have a new event. What's the event now? Oh, there is the Spanish Civil War. Nationalist Spain, actually pretty strong. I wonder if Spanish Civil War is actually affected by historical focus or not. I don't really actually know. Now, I do know that there is a focus for interfering in Spain, but it doesn't lead to anything else. It just unlocks intervention in the Spanish Civil War decision. I don't know what that would do. It's only 35 days. Let's see. Could be making a terrible, terrible, terrible mistake. Don't know. Can't know unless I try.
Gardez-vous.
I'm going to just hang out with this guy here, Charles de Gaulle, and my armor. really, really love it if we could, like, actually invade for reals. That'd be pretty cool. I wish my game went faster. I don't want to cut in part for recording purposes, and the amount of time that I have at this moment in my life, but also just part of what I do is I'm playing everything, because as a new player of EU4 way back in the day, and then a new player of Hearthfire 4 now, one thing that I struggle with and I'm frustrated with is that you do have a lot of people who will just rush ahead, and they're not explaining the little things, and so I try and rush ahead to what they're doing, and the little things haven't been picked up. So that's part of what my channel is hoping to be, or what I'm hoping my channel will become, is that no, we are going to we are going to do that. We're going to play everything. All right, so this has been completed. We'll make that happen here. Let's go ahead and invest in some stuff, and that unlocked a decision. That was a decision, okay. We're going to just move these things up. La-di-dee, la-di-dum. Ooh, I can actually grow rubber. Dismantle them. No. Realize European unity. Yeah, I highly doubt that. Okay. That's a lot of aggressive expansion. I've been playing too much EU4. A lot of political power to not really do much of anything. Intervene on side of Spain would need 25 war support. So that is actually a thing we could do. That's really what I would be wanting to get to. But I can't get to any war support stuff. So, oh well. I'm not going to spend 25 political power to send volunteers or create a non-intervention thing. That could completely backfire on me anyway. That's just not what I'm looking for. And I don't even have any fuel to drill my planes or my navy either. I am looking at this and seeing that they think we're stronger in Italy. I wonder, what are the fort levels? Is that a thing here? Don't know. It doesn't look like it. So we only have forts on the Maginot. Okay. I want to build forts along Savoy here. Won't be the, main thing I'm wanting to do. We're gonna make sure that we're doing other things kind of before that, but I really want to have that happening here. We either got rid of or completed a whole bunch of stuff all at once, or we were massively undoing things. Let's look at some land doctrine. We're going defense. I do like that entrenchment stuff. Grand battle plan probably is okay, but wow. Victors of the Great War minus 75%. I'm not spending that time. Nope. No, definitely not. We will try and find the torpedoes. There we go. Let's get that researched at least. And then, yeah, let's research ahead of time construction. And so we're going to make sure that we are doing factories at all times. But I am wanting to have some construction of forts down in Savoy also working and happening. You know, these are mountain forts. If we can make them up to, you know, level 2, give or take, that would be beneficial, I think. War support doesn't just tick up or anything like that. So we would need to have 25 war support. And we still wouldn't be there even if we got rid of victors of the Great War. And obviously I am wishing to rebuild or extend the Maginot Line. I will not do what France did IRL. We're going to continue to build infantry equipment. That seems pertinent. So we need to at least get to where we have enough that we can drill a little bit our people, even if we're drilling, say, this group, so we can get a little bit of stuff so we can start to change our templates. So I don't think we might actually be able to change some templates with just what we would get from, say, something over here, but, or I guess this one here, beginning a rearmament. Might be really actually a good thing to do, but I want to get the research slot first. We're going to complete this one with 1 day left on that. There it is. And now we're going to add 2 civilian factories in those places. And so yeah, so we're going to build the factories, but then we have here 1 is going into Savoy. 1 civilian factory, and as that grows, you know, we'll continue to build that line of forts down here as well. Not going to get to 10, obviously, but we're going to play defensive. We're going to play defensive, and this is something new for me. Something I'm looking forward to. Is you kind of playing that defensive. I've actually don't think I've played any of the nations that were in the Allies. I think I played the USA, but I joined the Axis each time. I don't think I've ever played, you know, the UK, France. I've not played, you know, the US in the Allies. So, you know, playing on the other side, if you will. So that I'm actually looking forward to that a little bit, and getting, I think, what will be a new taste. Of how the game can be played, and hopefully learn quite a lot about what we can and cannot do. But I am going to end right on January 1st. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you can give me some tips for France, whatever it is that you are thinking. Go ahead and do that, and I will play this out to January 1st, and then prepare to Uh-huh. Prepare to end the episode at that point. It won't be a case of, 1 year per episode or anything like that, but here in the beginning of a Hearts of Iron 4 game, things they go quick-ish. Spain actually is struggling here, but there's not a ton that I can do that I would want to do, at the least. It's Christmas in the game, day after Christmas, National Return Day, though probably not in 1936, for multiple reasons. But we'll go ahead and get to that point. What is the political ideology right now? Is it still, I'm going to let it go a day just to make sure we're staying at 64. We are staying at 64. Good. So, I will end this one here. Hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and check out many of my number of other videos. You can see on the left is a video that YouTube is suggesting for you. On the right is this playlist for this particular campaign, particularly if you are seeing this late. But I've been Taco Bowler, and I will see you next time.